Biblioteka, for those who don't know, it means library. It's with a K because that's the Ukrainian spelling. My mom's from Ukraine, and so that's a big part of my heritage there. It's a name with a unifying meaning, and also we just love books and the library. We can rent like whatever shows we want to watch for free.
Chasing the sun, all we got is the rain to wash away the tears rolling down my face, straight to my sun. Tied up as I am, chasing the sun.
Hi, I'm Mary Robbins, and I sing and play bass in Biblioteka.
I'm Hillary Tusick, and I play keys, guitar, and do backup vocals for Biblioteka.
Hey, I'm Sam. I'm the drummer for Biblioteka.
What's up, y'all? My name is Hex, 2 X's, not 3, and I'm the guitarist of Biblioteka.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, get to know Biblioteka and their shared love for 70s punk, 90s grunge, friendship, and public libraries. Welcome to Band in Seattle.
Get out of here.
I've always been singing as a little kid. I mean, definitely not very well, especially in the beginning. We all got to start somewhere. But yeah, this is my first project I've ever been the lead singer for, so this was a really exciting challenge for me, and I feel like it's put me in a position where I can really convey my ideas and make it about, you know, what's my perspective and bring that to the forefront.
I'm not sorry for disappointing you again, pretty ugly, but I'm okay with who I am, pretty ugly. Yeah, pretty ugly. I'm not sorry for disappointing you again, pretty ugly, but I'm okay with who I am, pretty ugly. Yeah, pretty ugly. Gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah, Mary, I mean, she's wonderful, she's awesome. I mean, like, it's crazy coming up with some kind of guitar riff or a little melody that I made, and she just can write a whole song, like, immediately.
We love Hex. He's such a fantastic guitarist. A lot of the songwriting is me and him bouncing back between each other, and he'll come up with a few guitar thingies and bring those into practice or a writing sesh with me, and I'll have my little book of words and see what resonates and speaks with his guitar part. It's like doing a very complex puzzle with 1,000 different pieces, and you're trying to find the one that just fits right. It's so rewarding when it works.
Pretty ugly, but I'm okay with who I am, pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. Gotta get out of here.
A few years years after I moved to Seattle, I really just bonded after meeting Mary and Hex with our love of libraries. I mean, it's in the band name itself, Biblioteka. As they were looking for a keyboardist, I was really happy to jump on board.
I originally came onto Biblioteka because I knew Mary. We had worked at the hotel overnight together. When they needed a backup vocalist slash keyboardist, I told her, I know somebody, and that's how Hillary heard about it. And then eventually they needed a drummer, and I jumped in to help out.
Spacey and cold down and starting to glow. Evil eyes following close. Evil eye, don't wanna see no. You're cutting me up and you're spitting me out. Where did we go wrong? Chose the easy way out. You're cutting me up and you're spitting me out. Where did we go wrong? Chose the easy way out.
Where did we go wrong? More like, where did we go right? That song is just like slaps. That song is awesome. Actually, is about us surviving a knife attack.
Where Did We Go Wrong might be my favorite song, honestly. I just really love the keyboard part.
Where Did We Go Wrong is my favorite song on the album.
It is about an eventful night that we had together as a band. We all went to a goth club. On our way walking home that night, it was very spooky, scary. Around Halloween time, a man chased us with a knife, and we all just turned around in our, party stupor and just stood our ground and barked back at it. It was a whole thing. And so we wrote a song about it.
You're cutting me up and you're chewing me out. Where did we go wrong? Took the easy way out. You're cutting me up and you're spitting me out. Where did we go wrong? Much better off now. You're cutting me up and you're cutting me open. You're cutting me up and you're cutting me open.
After the break, discover more about Biblioteka.
For Nothing is one of my favorite songs to perform live. It describes the rage you feel when there's something wrong and you can't do anything about it. And you try and you try and you wait and then nothing changes. It's a song of catharsis from a built-up anger or energy. Burning with the low blue flame, it describes, you put a pot of water on the stove and the flame's low and blue and you're like, yeah, that's nothing. But sure enough, if you leave something there for long enough, it's gonna burn.
Initially, I think I wrote some lyrics on that, and we really decided to write a different genre song, and this was kind of the song we did.
Like clockwork, not in the sense of, a typical clockwork monotony metaphor, but like a perfectly well-oiled machine where it just feels like every note, every beat on the drum, every line with the vocals, it just feels like there's a smoothness to it that it all just works and becomes, I don't know how to describe it. That's a really good question.
So shocked and not even alive. You look good, but what's on the inside? I feel her in my face. Creeping close, she's right behind me. Is this love or is this torture? Nora, I adore you. Oh, Nora.
Kikimora is our newest song. So a Kikimora is actually a Ukrainian demon. That's Mary reaching back to her Ukrainian roots.
I think it's just a very catchy melodic song. I like it.
In Slavic folklore, there is a creature called a Kikimora that essentially lives inside your house, usually like a furnace or a stove. And the way my mom described her to me when I was a child was that she hides in corners, especially if you have a messy corner of your room. It's essentially like this goblin-y looking terrifying thing. To me, I came to adore this little fictitious creature. At least I hope she's fictitious.
When we return, find out more about Biblioteka.
Panic is just a punchy, fun, good song. Like, it's a good time. It's a party of a song.
So this song is angry, it's irrational, it's everything that we don't want to see women being. I wrote the song about myself on my worst days. I just let the rage coat me all over. You know, I'm like Carrie covered in blood, just out for everybody.
Well, that song's a fun song. It's our punk song. Definitely isn't pathetic. It is great.
Biblioteka is definitely influenced by 60s, 70s, and 80s. We've got a lot of varied songs. We're definitely leaning into a lot more punk stuff these days as well.
I mean, there's lots of bands that we like. You know, there's bands like that psych rock, like 60s garage. We also like bands like 80s, 90s, kind of alt rock. Bands like Pixies, The Hives we really like. I don't know, sticking to one genre has been very difficult. We kind of like to blend a lot of stuff.
I can see a strong influence on 70s punk, things like Blondie especially. It's been a really interesting project as far as the different genres that have been blended together in all these songs.
Our most recent album came out in July, so we're already starting to write again.
Biblioteka really wants to go like on tour in the world. It's more of a goal. We want to be able to go to like Europe, Mexico.
What's next for us? I guess you're gonna have to just watch for yourself and see and find out.
It's the same old story running back for me. Nothing new under the sun, but that's alright. I'm moving on. Just another life wasted, never had to face it. At least I'm not the only one. We'll be alright. And shout along. I said the dead things are knocking, dead things are knocking on my door. I said blood runs cold. I said my soul 'cause I'm a recovering whore. I said dead things are knocking, dead things are knocking on my door. I said blood no more. I sold my soul 'cause I'm a recovering whore. Picking up the briefcase, very, very simply saying this is good for you. It's not for me. I just don't belong.
Corporate whore. Yes, can we say that? Probably not. Maybe, who cares? Corporate whore is such a fun finale song. We call it our dad rock song.
Mary and I have some really strong harmonies on that one that are just really fun to belt out at any show. Like, it feels very powerful.
about workplace culture, I mean, just listen to the song. It's one of my favorites. It has such a dancey chorus to it. Sometimes working those day jobs, they just suck your soul a little bit. And that's why I wrote the song.
To uncover more about our bands, go to bandinseattle.com.